Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and our guest today, Christopher Elizabeth DeStefano.
Hello, how you doing? I'm happy to be on the episode where Karen finally tells everyone she has throat cancer from the HPV that's inevitably in her throat.
Why would you assume that? What are you implying?
That you
no,
that you got
suck dirty dick.
That you swallowed one of your pap smears.
I was like, is this like the placenta from the baby? And then I ate it.
What is that? Is that your pee?
That would be so fucked up. This is grapefruit juice because I don't know, something's going on with my voice. But
well, you know what? You got a voice thing. I got a stomach thing. I got a hurty tummy. My tummy hurts.
Like, I can't function if I have a stomach bug, though. Like, you're out here.
I literally am just trying to come up with ways to cancel Legion of Skanks. I don't want to do it at all.
Do it live. Do it right now, Pat. Go live right now.
I don't want to do it.
He's not coming, guys.
No, I'm going to come, but I really do have a stomach virus, and it's like, I don't want to do it.
Are you throwing down or are you throwing up?
So right now it's just stuck in the middle. Right now it's Malcolm in the middle. But my daughter, one of my daughters was throwing down. One of mine was throwing up. So it's a coin flip. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe it'll all happen live on Skanks.
I love a stomach bug, so I'm happy you're here.
Because is it like a diet? It's like a diet plan for you?
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to FaceTime you when I'm throwing up or down.
I love it.
You're getting it.
Yes, it would be just another video you send me. I love this apartment.
Really?
I love this vibe.
But you have a home. Isn't this like so like
what I will tell you is this though.
You?
No. What I will tell you is this is my coming to an apartment. First of all, being in Manhattan, right? Can you say that you're in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay. In Manhattan.
Oh, I want to get murdered. Tell them the address. Yeah. I need some heat. Maybe just like maybe not murdered, but like assaulted.
Yeah, you'd be somebody like you're murdered by a random stranger, but they think you knew him because you have cum in your underwear.
Yeah. That's the DNA test.
Yeah. So, but what I love about what I've learned about, living in a house, I live in Staten Island now and it's beautiful. My kids, my family, it's beautiful. But there's even though I have great neighbors, like you don't see anybody. There's like no sense of community.
Really?
And like you have all this space, but you find yourself
like a high bob in the morning.
A little bit, but you find yourself being alone most of the time. We're here when you're in a building. Like I find it comforting. They're like right on the other side of this wall. There's somebody there, or like looking out and you're seeing like a live city functioning and boats and all that. That's really beautiful to me. And then you kind of in a place where like you have your privacy here, but you can also go out and be in the flow of New York City. You could it's flowing like your period out there.
There's a lot of Jews down here.
A lot of Jews, which is good.
I like that.
Right. Because I'm German, so I thought when I came in, I was smelling smoke, but I was smelling juice. That's what it was.
I have a couple in the oven.
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah, maybe I will take that sandwich.
I made a bacon, egg, and cheese on focaccia.
Oh, focaccia. Are you a good cook?
No.
No? But it looks good, though, Patty.
You walked in and said it smells like fire.
But when you're making bacon like that, it's good.
It smells like fire.
It smells like fire.
I get thick cut bacon. I can cook. I cook steak. I like cooking meat.
Yeah.
Lamb, filet mignon the other night.
Oh, nice.
Have I cooked for you?
No, you haven't cooked for me.
Okay.
Patty's Lebanese. He only wants things off a Spitfire.
Yeah, he does.
Patty wants to you to rotate things. Yeah. Rotisserie. That's what Pat likes.
Shawarma.
Shawarma, baby. Yeah. Pat. Pat, do Lebanese people wear socks? Like, do you have socks on or no?
In the house, you wear socks. Yeah,
you have to wear socks?
No shoes in the house.
No, and do you still practice that rule? Like
I do in my
your
apartment right now.
Your voice is a little fucked up too. What the hell were you two doing?
I also did have a little crazy weekend.
What happened with your weekend?
He can't tell.
I can't tell.
Okay, but we'll tell it on the next pod.
We're going to talk about it afterwards, though.
I had a crazy weekend. I went to Saturday Night Live and I saw my favorite band, the 1975.
Oh, cool.
Shout out Maddie Healy.
Shout out Maddie Healy. Shout out Ross McDonald, the bassist.
Hell yeah.
When I got to meet him.
Adam Hahn, the guitarist.
Adam Hahn, the guitarist. George, I forgot what his last name is, the drummer, but George is great. And I had a really good time. My first time ever at Saturday Night Live. I got to be honest, I have a big respect for those people there watching the show, like what they're able to do, how quickly they're able to do it. You know, when people are like, they're not as funny as they used to be.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up.
Right.
The job is so insanely difficult, what they're doing, and to do it at the level they do it at night is
well,
is
like
awesome.
the volume of stuff that they make so much stuff that gets cut, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that it's like, it's very impressive. They're very prolific. Like,
Have you ever been
No.
to SNL?
No. Marcelo said I would embarrass him or something.
What? You and Marcelo had a thing? No. I feel like you would like a young Latino twink.
Yeah.
Like Marcelo.
Me and Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
We both like
Yeah. Marcelo, yeah. Marcelo and Tim.
We like what we like.
I like listen, I'm into Latinos. It's no
secret.
When I saw Marcelo, I was like, you know, he looks feminine enough.
I know.
He's good. He was funny too, Marcelo. Very, very funny kid.
Nice.
OnlyFeehans.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Now, you're from Boston, right?
I like that you're taking control of this. This is
That's
good.
what men do.
I love it.
Not the fucking,
I'm
not the
like so
pussies.
tired of like Pat gonna get me a grapefruit juice. Like he said yes. And
No,
then
all these young guys under 30, they're all fucking genderless pussies.
Like mommy, like still breastfeeding. Like
I'll tell you what to do. I'll fucking breastfeed you.
That's all I want. I want a man to drive me around the world by the back of my neck.
Yeah.
I want him to be left, right,
and then I'm
this.
gonna have you suck milk out of my nipples. and
that's all I want.
But I'm going to Boston.
Where? What are you doing? The
I got
Wilbur?
Shows at the Wilbur.
Fuck yeah, let's go, Chrissy.
March 24th, 25th. We got shows over there.
Nice. Go get them.
Well, they're sold out. What can you do?
Sold out.
What can you do? I'm on Legion of Skanks.
That's what happens when you have a failed CBS pilot. You
That's it,
fucking
baby.
sell out shows.
Sell out shows. That's my advice to you in life. If you want to sell out, fail. Not seriously, because if I didn't have those failures, I would have never gone into
Are you going to cry
podcasting.
again? This isn't the Bert Kreischer podcast.
Oh my God. Dude, Kerryn, I was, in the beginning I was kidding, but now I really hope you do get cervical cancer. I really hope you get it.
I'm just like, my words aren't coming out, so I have to make them all count.
Let me ask you a question. I didn't bring my glasses today because I didn't want you to think I was Bonnie McFarlane.
Wait, but you have a new show. You have a new TV show on Vice.
Yeah, it's on Vice, if you can find it. No, but it's on Vice. It's on the internet. It's on Vice TV. It's on Hulu. It's called Super Maximum Retro Show about the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
That's so cool.
Yeah, when everybody had Bush.
Yeah.
Back then, which is what, Bush, the world. Do you think Bush can come back? Like,
100% girls in porn have Bush right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if a guy had a big hairy bush and hairy nuts?
The issue with you guys, what was the second part?
Hairy nuts.
The issue with you guys is I feel like you guys don't know when you get stuff like caught in there and like lint and like food particles or whatever. But Bush can be maintained and clean and nice.
We're not as clean as you.
That's what I mean.
But as a woman.
Dingleberries.
Who is?
Dingleberries.
Dingleberries, those are gross.
Yeah.
But would you as a woman, like a man, if a woman is even like the slight bit unclean, where like, ew, gross, can't do it. But a woman you can deal with a certain.
We just hold our nose like we're
You're
scuba
tolerable.
diving.
You're like, he's a man, he's going to be a little dirty.
It's going to be gross in there.
That's what it is.
And his ass crack.
So that's why it is to be a gay man is almost like they're the real heroes because you have to deal with another man's ass, which is a nightmare.
Gay men are typically cleaner. They're waxing. They're putting probably serums on their assholes. Like they're just like smooth as seals. Whereas real men are gonna have ass crack hair. I want a guy with ass crack hair. I don't want a little smooth seal.
Right. Yeah. No. I think I don't. I'm kind of hairless. I don't have as much hair as I hoped.
Have you ever shaved your ass?
No,
asshole.
No, because I have barely any hair in my ass. I have barely any hair.
Getting your ass crack waxed is one of the best feelings in the world, though.
So what happens? They just put like tape on your ass. Like what do they do?
Yeah.
Or literally hot wax on your ass.
Hot wax right on your butthole and the line. I don't have any in the crack, but like around that area, and then they count to 3, and then it's gone.
Does it feel good? Like is it a bit sexual to you?
I give a high five.
Right. Yeah, that's because a girl will have to have a clean shaven ass because sex and foreplay will be around your ass.
Yeah.
But a guy, it's
if you're lucky.
A woman's not going by a guy's ass.
Unless he begs.
Now, do you think Pat's going to be single forever, or do you think he'll find, because he was heartbroken with his last?
I think Pat's a very level-headed guy.
Right.
And I think he really takes his time. Typically, I think he made a snafu over the weekend.
He fucked up again.
I think he's gonna find a nice girl.
Were you hanging out at Joey Rose's?
No, I
Close.
that girl I was telling you about at the gym.
Yes.
It happened.
You had sexual intercourse.
Yes,
Yes.
but it was a mistake.
The one that I met at Joey Rose's or the other one?
No, the other one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You have so much pussy.
Oh, that's awesome, though, dude. And is that why your voice is the way it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. By the way, one of the bartenders at Joey Rose's said I don't tip. I just want to say, go fuck yourself.
Are you serious?
I tip. I go.
Is it the guy with curly hair?
I think it's a girl. I
A
tip
girl?
so much. First of all, I've only been in Joey Rose's twice, and I haven't ordered drinks. So tipping to just come in, you're an asshole. But I tip wherever I go.
They know you have money. They want it.
I tip, and I always get cash. Colin Quinn was always like, you over tip wherever you go.
Absolutely.
Especially if you get recognized, you over. And I always do that. So whoever you are, you suck.
Shout out
Fuck
Colin
you.
Quinn. Come on OnlyFeehans. We want to.
Yeah, shout out Colin Quinn.
Colin lives near me. We bump into each other sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love Colin. He's
Yes.
so great.
This where you live, the part of Manhattan you live in, this is ideal, and this is a part of Manhattan that was built that is not real. This is landfill.
Yes, it's on top of like 9/11 too.
There it is. It's bodies.
Yeah.
Where you built your apartment's on top of Muhammad Atta.
Could you convince Jazz to be in a big apartment? Like
Jazz, I'm trying to convince her. I'm trying to convince her to move to the city. I really am like, why don't we sell our house? Even if we live, my pitch to her is, yes, we have 3 kids and it would be cramped, but even if we got just a 2-bedroom, the kids would bunk. It would be better for us as a family that everybody would be closer together because we have less space. But we would have spaces outside, go to a park, get out in the flow of a city where now, yes, we have this beautiful big house. Yes, all our kids have rooms, but there's a lot of times, where's my stepson up in his room playing video games? Where's my daughter down in the basement playing with her dolls? Where's my 1-year-old, making fentanyl in the kitchen?
Yeah.
And
Where's Jasmine with another guy?
Yes, where's Jasmine with Patty Clips last weekend? and so it's like all those things are where I'm kind of, my pitch is like, we have this stuff, but like we're not as together as we were when we were living in an apartment in Bay Ridge.
But what about like the suburb lifestyle? Does she like that? Does she like driving like the school system? Like,
She likes it, but it's something that I kind of feel like if I could just, but she's a woman, so she has a smaller brain. So I can just, with my bigger man brain, I can just convince her.
That?
Yeah.
Can you repeat
Women have smaller brains at science. So I.
So with your big brain?
My big man brain, which is just enhanced by science. I didn't do this. Elon Musk did. He made my brain in a lab, and so I can convince her. I think that. Well, I don't want to say she likes the suburban lifestyle, and I do too. There's a lot of, but to be honest, and I know that some people are like, oh, get over it. But when you're living in it, it's tough for, like, I grew up in the, Brooklyn and Queens, where it's like my routine, walk, go get a bagel, get a coffee, walk, like get in the flow.
Yeah.
There's none of that happens on Staten Island.
Now you're isolated.
You have to get in a car and drive to a strip mall to get very good coffee and bagels, but it's like, I'm out of the flow of everything.
Right.
Where I want, and again, I have to experience it. I mean, we're still, putting the finishing touches on our house. We've only been there 18 months. But
I think you just get an apartment in the city. You just be that wealthy.
But I have a podcast studio already in the city that I could go into. It has a Murphy bed. I could go there, but it's not. It's like I want.
Who's Murphy? I know what a Murphy bed is. That was a joke.
I know. Yeah, your uncle's Murphy, fucking Boston dock worker piece of shit.
Hey, that's true.
It's true. Yeah.
So why not just have that lifestyle? Get have an apartment here and keep the house on Staten Island.
I guess I could.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what am I going to do? Hang out in the apartment without my kids, without my family? Like that, I can't do that. That's not gonna. I want to be with them. I want us all to be like together. And I just want, like, I'll find myself being like, on a Sunday morning, like I just want to like go walk through like a flea market in like Central Park or something like that. And it's like we could do that, but
you
then
have
it's
to
like,
plan it,
dude. It's like such a procedure. Get them in the car, find parking. It's like, why can't we just go on the train or walk?
Right.
Like we can live in the city. It's just she does not want to.
Yeah. Why? I mean, she could, because she's like a smoke show, right?
She is
like
smoking hot, yeah.
Certified hot. So like she starts in OnlyFans and now you have like double the income, right? She's got a pad. You made that she's making content and with Patty Clips.
I've told her this to start the OnlyFans multiple times. She doesn't want to do it.
I would edit the videos if Chris were in the videos.
Yes,
yeah.
I would do it.
And then you guys have so much money. It's like you got just disposable income.
Yeah.
Like
I think the video would be her doing a spin class and me sniffing the seat as she's getting up and down, pounding my head into the seat. That's the video, and that's the OnlyFans.
I follow her. I love watching her fitness videos.
Yeah, she's good, and she's beautiful inside and out, and yeah, she just doesn't want to live in Manhattan. So I don't know, man. Maybe
are her friends there? Like, does she have a community of like mom friends? Because that's probably important.
Not really. She has a couple of friends who are great people.
Yeah,
the people are great.
Right. You're a busybody. You need the hustle.
I want to, and I'm in the city every day.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, babe. Can we just please live in the fucking city?
I see you guys probably living here later when the kids are older, because that's good for kids, I think, living in the city. I think that helps them get responsible and stuff.
And I think, I already pay, like my kids go to Catholic school on Staten Island, so it's not like I'm getting free education. Like
You're paying per private school.
I'm doing it.
My dad wanted vouchers so bad. He like almost was a Republican, like, because we all went to private school and it didn't work. But like they were going to pass this bill where if you sent your kids to private school, you got X amount of dollars.
You're not Republican?
I mean, now I am because I'm rich.
Yeah. Okay, good.
I'm new money Republican.
I was gonna say, like, I can't deal with like a liberal woman. It's just you can't. It's just shut up.
But
I don't want to deal
up?
with anything at all with what any liberal woman has to say. I only want to talk to conservative right-wing women. They're the easiest to get along with.
I mean, if I'm not a traditional woman, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
But my dad...
You're the kind of woman who is easy to get along with. You're for the wall, but also have gotten 10 abortions. That's what I like.
I haven't gotten any abortions.
What?
I'm barren.
That literally is the most unbelievable thing I've heard all day.
I swear to God.
You've never gotten one abortion.
Never, not one.
You believe her, Patty?
I've never even had a pregnancy scare.
How many concussions?
9.
Yeah, there you go. How many times have you fallen down the stairs? 9. Okay. Well, hey, congrats to you.
I think, the movie Roger Rabbit where they put the cartoons in that vat of dip or whatever?
Yeah.
I think that's what my uterus is made of.
I mean, you got to go through at least one abortion, right? I feel like everybody should do it at least once.
I think I made it out of my fertility years without one.
So you don't want kids?
I mean, I would have one if a guy made me.
Right.
Have you ever gotten a concussion? Have you got knocked out?
No, I actually never have. I've been woozy.
Well, guess what?
Imagine. That's how I come. I've gotten hit in the jaw a couple of times playing ball, but never and gotten woozy, like I said, but never a full on I've lost consciousness. Have you?
Yeah.
What happened?
When I was in 8th grade, some drunk Spanish kid came into school. He was just acting.
He was drunk in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Louis J. Gomez.
He was acting erratic, and he knocked me out from behind.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And what do you remember or not remember?
I just blacked out and then woke up. That was it.
And then was that at a time too where there weren't even you didn't know anything about CTE? Like you were you just go to your next period.
Yeah, I don't even think he got in trouble because no one saw.
Yeah. Well, because they were like you're Middle Eastern.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they
were
were
you
racist.
Sleeping
It's Staten
with his
Island.
Girl?
No.
Were you fucking his girl?
No, I think he had issues, but we're friends now. It's okay.
Oh.
Are you guys? Yeah. What does he do now?
I actually don't know.
Landscape.
Yeah, he's a landscaper.
I was hacking racist.
Well, what did that? Look, that's I can't believe that you would have never no abortions. Good for you. Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like guys coming to me all the time too.
Good. Well, you have to. Well, listen, not everyone's gonna have babies. You might not.
My brother has 2. My sister's almost gonna have 2. She already has 1.
Right.
So I feel like the heat is not on. They call me Auntie Warbucks in my family because I just spend money on everybody.
Good. Well,
you were talking about tipping. My parents they're in West Palm. They went to the Breakers, which is this.
I know the Breakers. I'm staying there for my shows in West Palm.
Look at you.
Look at that. Yeah.
We love money on this podcast.
Yeah.
But they were eating at the seafood bar. My mom's texting me the menu. She's like, look at this fucking clam chowder, fucking $20. So I call the place and I'm like, hey, there's these 4 old people there with their friends there. And I gave them a good description and I put the meal on my card and I tipped 25%.
Yes.
That's the fucking baller
That's
move.
the move.
That's what my Uncle Bob used to do before he died of obesity and alcoholism in a trailer. R.I.P.
R.I.P. His last few days, he had a voice like you.
Yeah. Do you have somebody in your family who does that? Sneaky pays the bill?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I remember I was dating a girl. This was 15 years ago, and I tried to pull a baller move like an old school Italian girl and pay for the dinner, and her father like got in my face, like you ever do that again, I'll get physically violent.
Oh, with her dad.
Because it's so embarrassing. It's so like a
you
fuck
can't upstage your dad.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that. I thought I was doing a good deed, but then I realized like so now. I mean, I pay, for everything, but like I don't just like sneak the bill.
Right. But you're famous and rich now. So I think that might trump dad. I don't know. It depends. That's like a respect thing.
Well, thank God. I mean, for me, it's easier because Jasmine's dad is in an urn on the coffee table. So he doesn't, I don't have to worry about upstaging him.
Sounds like he's got a lot of charisma.
He was a great guy. I loved him. He was a great fun guy. But yeah, I typically what I like to do is let's say for example, the bill is, $100. I know the rule is like, double the tax, but I go actually 30%. I would just give 30 because I would say
double the tax can be less than 20% sometimes.
I know. That's what I feel.
That's what my fucking trust fund ex did. Fucking homo. I hated him with his mother's money. Fucking loser.
He would just double the tax and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that somebody said I don't tip really
I'd
rather you call me like a racist, homophobe, misogynistic. I'd rather you just say that I would not bat an eyelash. Yes, I'd like, of course. I'll retweet that. But don't tip. Go fuck yourself. I'm actually going to tell DeRosa because I know who it is. I want them fired.
You should get them fired.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Joey the pig.
That's an attack on your character.
It's an attack. No, I'm kidding. Don't fire them. I was kidding.
The pig. It is that I tip big at the stand because you get a reputation. Like the girls talk, like waitresses, they talk. They tell you who fucking doesn't tip.
I know. I cancel all the time on the stand, so they get mad at me on Twitter. That's how you know a comedy club's not doing well when they're fucking tweeting. When they're tweeting out that you canceled on me. Shut up. Just go fucking sell the tickets and make better food, you assholes. Shut the fuck up.
The specials have been very good.
Oh, have they been better? Yeah, but the food was better with the burgers and the food were better before. I don't know what they did. They changed their fucking menu.
They put some weird cheese sauce. I don't fuck with the burger anymore.
Go with what works.
Yeah. But they had a lamb special, pork chop special, halibut special.
Ooh, halibut. Oh, I see. Now I'll come back to the stand because you guys have halibut.
Yeah.
The Oscars were last night.
When does this episode come out?
Friday.
Oh, nice. Friday.
Where
Perfect dead zone for podcasting.
Can you?
Chris knows about the hot zones in podcast.
What'd you say?
Chris knows about the hot zones in podcast.
I know about, they call me Chrissy Hot Zones.
Wait, that's Pat's choice though.
No, Friday's good. I was kidding. Friday's good because you know what it is? Friday, here's why I like Friday coming out. Number one, it's like, people get excited for their weekend. Yeah. Number two, you don't have as much competition as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lot of times people's podcasts, if they just shifted a day, would get all these more views because you're making people split. Like, oh, I listen to this podcast on Tuesdays, but I also listen to this one, and then they have to pick one each week. Where Friday, it's way less competition.
It's Feehan Fridays.
It's Feehan Fridays. There you go.
I also take my socks off to keep retention.
Do you always do every podcast barefoot?
Yeah.
Nice. Because you want like guys to who have a foot fetish?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
One for the good guys.
That's it. The state of Ohio just exploded again.
I'm going to Ohio the end of the month. I'll be at Hilarities in the Attic. So come see me.
Hilarities is a great club.
I
love Hilarities.
I'm excited. I've never been there.
Yeah.
Tell people to go see me.
Go see Kerryn Feehan at Hilarities if she's not dead from throat cancer.
Go with that, Pat.
Hilarities is get the food there. A lot of comedy clubs, their food, they don't focus on food. And not that Hilarities does, they're great, but their food is phenomenal.
Oh, good. I'm always hungry.
Great pizza, great steak. Hilarities food is awesome. Their food tastes like what the stand's food used to taste like.
Have you ever done intermittent fasting?
No, I'm not a fat fuck.
I'm
sorry.
I
apologize.
I'd like to talk about intermittent fasting for a few minutes.
Because you used to have C cups. Because you used to have breasts.
And now I only eat in 6-hour time feeding windows, but I have a stomach virus, so I can't.
I want to know what all the women with fake breasts are going to do now the silicone bank is gone.
Good call. I will tell you this: Jasmine got her boobies removed, and it was nice.
I never knew she had.
She had fake boobies, and then she got her boobies removed.
Yeah.
And she is so much happier.
Yeah.
And such, she feels like a happier. She says like she's so much happier that she has like a foreign object out of her body now.
Yeah.
That her whole mindset in life changed.
That's crazy. That's great.
Yeah.
I had a friend have a similar experience. She had a boyfriend who really pressured her to get implants. I never judged her because she had one bigger than the other. And I was like, I get it, babe. Do what you got to do. Same thing. She removed them. They're actually in a museum right now, her old implants, because she wrote this like epitaph about like how she felt exactly the same way living with these foreign objects in her. And now she feels better.
I see. I don't want to get any implants or anything like that, but I do want to experience. I do want to take like a cycle of steroids.
Nobody thought you wanted implants.
You didn't think I wanted calf implants?
Oh, calf.
We've been on steroids.
With what?
I've been juicing up.
No, you haven't.
Have you been?
Yep.
Yo, Pat's
He's flexing his breast.
Here's the thing with Patty Clips, aka Patty Samaha.
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 She actually says it the same way.
Yeah. So what Pat in the gym?
Yeah, tell me about Patty.
Patty in the gym has got mad good cardio endurance.
Really?
Is very strong.
Wow.
And I think Pat with intermittent fasting can reach whatever his goals are in literally 3 months. Like everything, Pat's body is like, I'm an athlete.
Yeah, the structure is there. He has broad shoulders, broad chest. He's built.
But when you look at, he's still, even with the little weight on, he's attractive.
Yes,
He's got
agree.
he looks strong.
I would think I would blow both of you out of the water in my alpha strength class, though.
Do you work out consistently?
Yep.
Where do you work out?
Lifetime.
And then you do a class there.
I take the classes. I take alpha strength though. So it's barbell and then it's like cardio conditioning, a lot of kettlebells.
But it's an hour and you are like dripping in sweat.
Yeah.
How much can you bench press?
I don't know. Because I just do like chest presses with dumbbells right now, but I could probably bench press 100 pounds. Maybe
how much
80.
do you chest press dumbbells? How many dumbbells?
Like I could do like a 35 on both for like 2 or 3.
That's pretty good though.
But I can do like 10 reps with like the 25s.
Right. See, that's good. I think like lifting weights, a lot of people think like, oh, if I'm going to lift weights, I'm going to get fat. Lifting weights makes you lose weight.
It's
Lifting
the truth.
weights is the best. It burns the most calories.
Yeah.
Aaron Berg told me that, who's not on steroids.
Yes, he is.
I know.
Chris,
Maybe
yes,
Aaron
he
Berg can take my place tonight at Legion of Skanks.
He definitely can.
He'll be there.
He definitely. I did it last week. I'll just do it again.
How was it? Was it good?
I had fun.
I will have fun too. I just have a tummy ache.
They got their YouTube
Taken down?
nuked though. And
What happened?
I don't know. What do you? I don't know with their content.
Allegedly, a producer let porn run on a stream live. So
On a live
Oh,
stream.
you can't do that.
I
Let's
think
see if Louis texted
either
me
on a
back.
live stream or the show.
Did
If
you?
you're feeling up to it, come through. I won't make out with you tonight. Because I said to Lewis, hey, what's up, brother? I have a stomach virus. Got it from my kids. I'm here in city, so I can stay, but want to let you know in case you didn't want that around you. He goes, if you're feeling up to it, come through.
Louis, you think Louis Garrett? He's a living virus. He's
won't make it.
disgusting. Have
Can
you
we
seen
clip
his
that, please?
fingernails?
Yeah.
Have you seen his fingernails?
He bites them?
No, they're filthy. He's a dirty man.
He is, but I like that. in a
He's
guy.
always sick. He's always like, oh, I'm 5 o'clock. Like, but he pretends like he's not sick.
Like he always has like a head cold or something?
Yeah, he drinks too much.
Right.
I've talked to him about it. I love him though. I mean, you'll have fun. It'll be. Who is it? You and Ari, or you and Mark?
I don't know.
I remember Joe. I don't know. I remember it's you and somebody.
Yeah, and the skanks. No, I want to go. I've been looking forward to it. I booked it a month ago. I just really don't fucking feel good, like at all.
But if you went boom boom, you'd feel better.
I don't know because it's not. It's just stuck. Like I feel it's just like stuck in my stomach.
Well, what did your moms used to do for you guys as a kid?
For being sick,
Tummy ache.
chicken soup, Pepto-Bismol, rubbing my back, strapping on a dildo.
Yeah. My mom just used to let me watch porn.
Yeah. I used to, watch Legion of Skanks YouTube.
Yes, it's you and Ari tonight. Yes.
Oh, great. Fucking hemorrhoids. Ari hemorrhoids.
Sorry, hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
His balls look like bean dip. I love him so much.
I love Ari. And I love the stand and Legion of Skanks just fucking around.
I know we're always just messing around.
No, but sometimes people, like, that's the thing certain times with
it's
comics.
so annoying.
Is you have to say that now. Because they're like, why did you say that about me? I'm like, I thought I thought it was established.
We're
all doing comedy forever.
We're
We've been doing
hurting
comedy
each
for 10
other's
years. I
feelings.
thought that's what this was about.
for fun.
But
for
people
others.
get butthurt.
I know. I mean,
It's the new world. People get butthurt, but I don't live like that. I live like an old school man. Well, I'll fucking tell you what to do. I'll lead you around.
Yeah.
If you get hurt by my jokes, I'll call you a fucking pussy communist.
pussy ass cuck.
But I won't block you. I won't care. I'll just deal with it. Who cares?
I blocked some people the other day.
But you're a woman. You can do that.
Oh, I love blocking.
Why'd you block them?
Well, I'll block a troll, like if they're just trolling. But I had a couple, or a comic, like screen grab a picture from like my OnlyFans.
You can't do that.
Like he got off like Reddit or somewhere. Maybe he went on my OnlyFans, whatever. I don't care. I know people do that. I don't care. But he like put it on like art that he was going to use for like his podcast.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So I was mad for about 48 hours. I blocked him.
Now, on your OnlyFans, what is it? Is it what? Because the OnlyFans is what? Is you just get naked on it?
That's all I do, yeah.
But there's no sex on it. You're not
I
allowed
don't
to do
have
that.
sex in mine. You are.
But you can. Wow. So is OnlyFans the way Patreon has kind of like stalled for everyone? Is same with OnlyFans, or it's continually rising?
I mean, I just crush on there. So I don't know if it's continually rising. My thing is, the bigger I get, the more followers I get, the bigger the OnlyFans.
They come to the
gets.
OnlyFans, right? Because Patreon is going through a thing where everybody, even the biggest ones, it's just everybody's stalling
Kinda
because of the
stalled.
economy.
The economy, yeah, it's hard. Like people don't have like extra $5 full run.
But OnlyFans, you're saying it's not stalling.
No, your gender is always gonna want that stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's like I can stop listening to a podcast, but I still want to see open asshole every day. Yeah, I'd like to see a freshly bikini fucking asshole. Now, there's OnlyFans for everything, right? Like, could you have an OnlyFans with like a girl who has hemorrhoids?
That's probably a huge niche. That girl's probably like millionaire.
Wow.
She's like, watch me pop one.
Well, the girl who farted in the jar was made real money.
She's rich.
Rich. I know what building she lives in.
Really?
Yeah, one of my friends worked the door there.
Wow.
Said she has a beautiful apartment.
She collects her titty sweat.
Ooh.
Shut up, Mabel.
Yeah, he's a fan.
It's a girl.
What's his name? Navel?
Mabel. It's a girl.
Oh, Mabel. Nice old Southern.
I thought you were
racist
gonna
name.
like her, but you don't like her.
No, I like animals.
No, you don't.
Here's the thing. I'm just not a pet guy, but I used to say like I don't like animals at all, and that's not true at all because I do believe we're all connected. Like
No, I'm not talking about philosophical. Like I saw how you were with that dog. You weren't like, yay, dog. You were like, fuck this dog.
It's not that I don't like the dog.
Can you just admit that?
I don't like your dog. I don't like your dog. I don't like black females named Mabel.
That's so racist. Oh, my fucking voice sounds so stupid.
It's I can't believe you're doing a podcast like this.
Do you
Did you need this episode today, or else you didn't have an episode for Friday? Or you have how many do you have banked?
It was you. I needed you. This I would have totally canceled on anyone else.
Right, but you needed me.
Tom Cassidy later.
Bye. Do you
Mike
ever do episodes with no guests?
Yeah, last week we did because it was Tom Cassidy, but he said he had to move it a half hour because he had a cellar spot, and I was like, cancel it.
Can't. Oh, sometimes you do the pod at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't do anything at night.
I can't do pod after pod after pod. It's like I just get like brain fried. I'm like, I'm not funny anymore. We can talk about my feelings, I guess. You fucking.
Yeah, like today, like I did my podcast,
Which
Chrissy
one?
Chaos.
You have so many.
Then I did the Patreon. Then I did my history thing, and now I was happy to do this, and I have energy. But I can feel like I'm done. Like even doing like 3 stand-up spots tonight, like I don't want to do any of that.
The Skanks is easy because it's like they spoon feed you stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's all like content and games, and you don't have to think. You are just a funny person.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas this, you really got to work.
I've had to carry the show. I want to do Skanks. Like I said, I've been looking forward to it. I have this damn tummy ache.
You have 3 spots tonight too?
No. Tomorrow I have 3 spots. I'm saying like on a day when we're doing like it used to be before podcasts were a thing. Like the only time we'd get to express ourselves would be at night doing stand up. But now it's like we're expressing ourselves all day, and it's like by the time the stand up comes, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, it's giving a lot. You feel drained.
And now a lot of the best
And
material.
not the good
comes on-
kind of drained.
Right, I know. Jeez, a drain like a hemorrhoid. Drain like Patty was drained this weekend. Guys, if you go to patreon.com/Christy Comedy, I'll tweet out who the woman was.
Wait, if you go to our Patreon, I'll put a picture of her.
Yeah, there you go, with her ass out. I actually don't know who it is, but I will find out.
Do you guys want an Oscar one day? Do you guys want to win an Oscar?
You could win an Oscar.
I don't know that I care. I don't know that I would care about that. It'd be cool, but I wouldn't get emotional about it if I won. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, this. I'd be like, we make believe we're other people. I would acknowledge it for what it is.
Yeah, how do you feel about the craft of acting?
I feel that acting is very difficult. The people that do
I
it,
don't.
you don't like it.
I just think it's easy.
Well, I just think that people who do it do it well, but I do. At the end of the day, you are making believe you're someone else, and there is a degree of psychosis there.
Yeah, narcissism in a way where you're receiving all these accolades from someone else's ideas.
Exactly. The writers are the real, like, they wrote all the lines, and you brought it to life, whatever. But who cares?
Are you bringing up the Angela Bassett? Poor
So
thing.
this is
I haven't
Jamie Lee
seen either
Curtis.
of these movies. Have you seen either of these movies?
What is this? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
I don't know.
No one knows these movies.
No, Everything Everywhere All at Once I saw, but I didn't see the other
Was
ones.
it okay?
Everything Everywhere All at Once is actually really fucking good.
Was Jamie Lee Curtis in that one?
Jamie Lee Curtis was in that one, and she played like an older, like overweight, like woman. She did a great job.
Played herself.
Yeah, is she overweight?
This is her reaction
No,
to
she's
winning.
fine.
Angela Bassett's reaction.
And Angela Bassett, yeah. So this is Jamie Lee Curtis winning.
Oh.
And then Angela Bassett just stone-faced.
She's so upset.
Super upset.
Black Twitter went nuts. Black Twitter was pissed.
It was her first
I
Oscar.
can't comment on it because I don't know if her performance was better than Jamie Lee Curtis's.
Do you think that she should still be happy for her as a fellow actress?
Yeah.
I guess, but it's all fake, right?
It's-
Like
yeah.
you want to win. I think Angela Bassett's reaction is real, and I actually like her more because of it. It's like you want to be like, if you're striving to be the best, and like you let that bitch win.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis. I used to masturbate to Jamie Lee Curtis's dance scene in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
She has a scene where she dances around in a bikini,
Yeah.
grinding on a pole, and that used to be
I
something
know.
that got
I
me hot
know.
and horny.
That was because she's a great body. A fit
Great body.
Who is it? What movie was it? Her and John Travolta are like doing the humping things at each other. That's like a 70s or 80s.
Look who's
movie.
talking.
No.
Oh.
That was Kirstie Alley.
Look at this.
Fucking idiot.
R.I.P. Look at that. See, she's hot.
Yeah,
I like
she's
that.
Great.
And she kind of looks like a guy there, which is even
well,
hotter.
she was, right? She was born a man.
Was she? Was she
She's a
hermaph?
hermaphrodite.
Whoa.
I
didn't
believe.
realize that.
I believe she was born with both.
You think Arnold Schwarzenegger banged? You think a lot of these actors and actresses like have sex on the set?
Yeah.
Like, you think they have to in order to kind of get the tension out?
Yeah, and I think there's just like an understanding that happens. My voice is getting better. Did you notice? It's
did.
the grapefruit juice.
Yeah. The cum dislodged.
Hey. I'm gonna sell it.
They probably do to stay in character.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah. To stay in character.
But I think you're right too about the tension to like get rid of any type of so that they can be more comfortable with each other on screen.
I get it. I get it and I don't get it. I mean, whatever. I just feel like if you want to go into Hollywood, you have to understand that your life is going to be under constant scrutiny. You're going to have to make believe you're someone else. There's like all Illuminati stuff and deals with the devil and all that shit. You have to just be okay with doing that. And if you are, you are. I don't think less of a person. It's just like you made a choice.
Yeah. I
all
think there's
good.
probably a lot of like, well-known secrets. People that just
Oh, sure.
They
And they
fuck.
just pick and choose when they're going to like unearth them. Like
Right.
people knew about
Sabotage
Harvey
them.
Weinstein for years. They didn't
forever.
Didn't say anything.
Madonna was talking about him on Letterman.
Yeah, they just
Like
decided
mainstream.
to now it's time to press a button and whatever, So there is but hypocrisy is baked into the art form. You're making believe you're someone else and then getting accolades for who you are, but you getting it playing someone else. So it's all bullshit.
It's all lies.
But you have to accept
I
that.
think that's what bugs me about actors, like the self-importance, like how the pedestals we put them up, and like you said, they're just regurgitating somebody else's
it's like
words.
I get entertainment; it makes people happy, but it's like when people flip out because they see someone they saw on TV or in the movies in the street. You have to say to yourself, like, why?
Yeah.
The only difference between you and them is they were on TV and you weren't. But what is this power of the TV? It's very strange.
Yeah.
But it's like I think people look up. Everybody wants like a god to pray to or a person to fucking blame their problems on. Nobody wants to take accountability.
Would you lose your shit if you saw anybody? Like if you like
I lost my mind when I saw Bernie Williams, the center fielder for the New York Yankees, because I grew up with him and it was a connection. So I started crying when I saw him. And that was only like 3 years ago. And then I got to be honest, I got very nervous when I met the 1975 after SNL.
Yeah.
Because I'm so connected to that band.
Did
Do
you
you know
meet
their
Maddie
music?
Healy?
Not really, but only because you've been talking about them.
Yeah, I
Did you
brought
talk to
awareness.
Maddie?
No, Maddie is supposedly coming to my show tomorrow night, though, at the Comedy Cellar. But I spoke to Ross, the bassist, who was awesome guy. And he was supposed to do my podcast this morning, and then he canceled. I didn't even get mad. I didn't care. I was like, dude, I deserve to be canceled on. He treated me like Legion of Skanks.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been like starstruck. Even like those, those like sometimes there's those like comedy industry type parties where there's like famous people floating around. I just don't like it. I'm just like, get me out of here. I want to go home.
Yeah.
I want to talk to real people that I like and I get along with.
Do you like this guy, Kerryn?
Who's that?
That's Maddie Healy, the lead
this is
singer. of the
Maddie
He's
1970s.
so cute.
You think he's a handsome boy, right?
Look at all that hair gel.
I know, like he's got, I think, the best hair in show business. He's got hair.
He's the frontman for the band.
He's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
He's probably got so much pussy. I mean, that's what I think. When I think rock star, I think like dripping in pussy.
they get way more pussy than comedians.
Yeah.
Like it's not even close.
Yeah.
I don't. But yeah. So them, I flip out about. But I don't know. I also just feel like we live in a world now where like nobody's really famous anymore because everybody gives so much of themselves away that people don't really get as shocked anymore because you know everything about them already. You already feel like you know them. If you see them in the street, you'll be like, oh, I met them already, but you haven't. You just sucked into their algorithm.
True. And like TikTokers are famous now. So what does it all mean?
What can you do?
It's like that girl shoves her face in bread and has 18 people running up to her.
Yeah. Yeah. And
should we do that? Should we do more bread stuff?
Do bread on the asshole on OnlyFans. Eat a bacon, egg, and have somebody have the dog eat the bacon, egg, and cheese out of your ass. That's the OnlyFans bit. Mabel.
I'm gonna do that.
Mabel sounds like a Civil War mom.
She came with that name. I didn't want to make her life harder, so I just kept it.
She's from Tennessee.
Oh wow, where they've just banned drag shows. So Mabel, if you're a fucking drag queen,
what about late term abortion?
No, I think you can do late term. No, you can't do late term abortion.
Tennessee's crazy, dude.
You can't do abortions in any Republican state. Patty, thank God you didn't have your weekend in Nashville. What do you think? Do you think Lewis would get mad if I canceled, if I just went home? Would I have to deal with the Legion of Skanks fans?
You would have to deal with the fans.
Like, but I don't run my social media anymore.
Yeah, you.
So I don't see them.
You wouldn't bother. You just give a lot.
I think you got to weigh the pros and cons.
Let's go over the pros. Good show, fun show. I like Lewis, Jay, and Dave a lot. Good guys. I can't eat the food anyway because I have a stomach virus and it's outside my intermittent fasting window. So those are the pros. Gone with Ari Shaffir, who's amazing.
Yeah.
Go see Ari Shaffir at the Beacon Theater. Or maybe it happened already. No, the Beacon. Go see Ari at the Beacon. So those are the pros. Not too late, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What are the cons? I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Have to wait now 3.5 hours for the show to start. Deal with their fans if you cancel. Deal with them saying, making fun of me for canceling.
And what would your night be without the podcast?
I would get to go home and be with my kids.
See, that sounds nice.
I would get to go home and both my girls have stomach aches too.
I'm a big fan of the cancel. I just feel like we don't give ourselves enough time sometimes.
Well, Jazz even, she was like, you've been out all day. I was talking when I was driving over here. She's like, you've been out all day. You're not feeling good. Our girls are not feeling good.
Yeah.
You're leaving on Thursday to go do shows in Florida, which are sold out. Sorry.
Let's go.
Well, actually, no, Fort Myers, the ranch in Fort Myers has tickets available. But Orlando and Jacksonville are sold out.
Nice.
But she was like, you got podcast tomorrow. You're podcasting Wednesday. Why don't you hang out with us?
Yeah.
And I was like, because I don't want to cancel on Luis Gomez.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And repeat that to yourself.
Well, I said to her, I was like, but I've canceled on him a few times. And she was like,
who cares?
She was like, what does it matter? Yeah. Who cares? Cancel. She was like, wouldn't it be funnier if you kept canceling on them? That's the bit.
You're the Matt Damon.
Yeah.
You could be the Matt Damon.
You know what I was thinking of doing? Of sending if Ian Fidance or something
in
could
your steed?
Send a message in my place and have a message play on an iPad. Hey guys, so sorry I had to cancel again. I have a stomach virus, and then blah blah blah, and then just say something stupid.
I canceled the spot last night because my voice was kind of going, and I was
but you don't they call me Chrissy cancels. I'm known for canceling.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very known thing that I cancel all the time. But it's kind of be who you are.
Yeah, and it's go where you're wanted and do things that make you feel good. Do things that you're not gonna regret.
Well, see, I have an aunt. Shout out AJ. She's great at this. She's very Zen person. She's always about only living once, only doing what you actually want to do.
Yes.
And even if she has said this to me, she's like, even if the thing that you want to do changes moments before you want to do it, then you don't do it.
Yes.
You only do what you want, and that will be happiness, and people will forgive and forget because nobody really cares.
Nobody really cares.
She was like, people pretend like they care. They don't care.
They'll get over it.
They'll get over it immediately. I'm not ruining their show. They have Ari.
Yep. It'll be fine.
If I didn't have a stomach virus, I would do it.
I do whatever I want to do all the time, and I block people all the time. I even blocked one of my good friends' husband.
Why?
Because he was texting me too many memes and too much TikTok, too many TikTok videos.
You think he's just low-key trying to flirt?
I don't care. I don't have time in my life for a pest of any kind.
So did you tell him you're blocked, or now you just
Now it's I can feel it in the air. Everybody knows, and nobody's saying anything to me about it.
Wow. That's nice, a silent block where it's I don't, because I don't have to announce that I'm not responding to you anymore. I'm blocking you.
No, and this is somebody that I see on a daily basis too. And I'm very cordial and very friendly to him. But it was something I was I probably have more people blocked on fucking Twitter than I have followers.
Oh wait, who's blocked your text?
No, but I
message?
blocked him on text. Yeah.
See, that's rough because then it says text not going through.
Yeah.
Did his wife ask you?
Not yet, but I can tell she wants to.
Like, hey, did you block him?
Yeah.
And then when it comes clean, will you just be like, yeah, I did it because you sending me too many texts?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to say.
And then
I'm going to say I don't have energy in my life, in my like energy space to be bombarded with TikToks and memes and silly jokes.
because then you feel an obligation to respond.
Yep, and I feel guilty when I don't. So let's just solve that. They never happen anymore.
See, that's good about like literally like having like nothing to lose. Like you have no husband, no kids.
Right.
You just are a fucking lonely woman. And no matter what happens, even if somebody killed you, it's like we would move on. Like nobody, it's just kind of you and then you're the urn on the coffee table, and you can kind of live free like that.
My dog's ashes are in there.
That's it, baby.
We can put him right next to
there he is. What would you do if Mabel pissed on them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to put down an animal before?
Yes, I had to put down my mother's dog, Larry.
I dated a Larry.
Did you? Maybe it was my dog.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and I told this story on my stand-up comedy album. What is it called? Live from New York Comedy Club. My comedy album, Live from New York Comedy Club, Chrissy New York Comedy Club. I
don't even have to prompt your plugs. You're just a machine.
Baby, that's what it is. And they accidentally gave him electrolytes instead of the
oh wait, I've heard you talk about this. Yeah,
instead of the thing that actually
so he
killed
was
the
like
dog.
back.
He was back for a few minutes, but then they gave him the right medicine. He died very quickly. He died. He died in like record time.
That was like my dog when the vet came here to put him to sleep, and he greeted her at the door. He's like wagging his tail, and she was like, "This dog."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, somebody told me a story the other day. Like they opted not to put their dog down, even though the doctor was like had the syringe. They didn't do it, and then the dog lived another 3 years.
Shut up.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude, you fucking would have murdered your dog.
My dog wasn't eating. He had a tumor in his throat. He was like,
like you.
You know, maybe it's something in the water.
It could be. I mean, god damn, near this fucking river. Just another thing De Blasio ruined. The Hudson River.
The Chinese guys still fish for eels out there, though.
Do they?
Yeah.
Shout out China.
Let's go, China. You guys are doing
They might
great.
invade Taiwan. That'll be fun.
Wait, what happened in Taiwan?
Taiwan is China basically wants to own Taiwan the way
Russia wants Ukraine.
Same shit. So China's about to go in, and that's going to cause an issue with the United States. Who do we pick? I'd say just fucking team up with China and kill Russia. At this point, just go be with China, dude.
You think Taiwan's gonna do any damage?
No, we gotta stop playing pretend like we can save everybody. It's like just go with China.
Yeah.
Just fucking annihilate everybody. Just go. We're big. They're big.
Yeah.
Stop trying to save these little fucking countries. They don't need our help. They don't want our help.
I agree. I think you make an alliance with China, and then we might have to fight them eventually because they're on us. They want to fucking nuke us.
Yeah.
I can tell. I can feel it.
China, or as I like to call them, everything, everywhere, all at once.
They want to nuke us. So I agree. We should just team up with them, and then we'll be the super bads.
Would you, if you ever got pregnant, would you give birth on OnlyFans?
Yes.
Seriously.
How am I going to put the kid through college?
Has a woman done that yet? Because that would be big
Great
money.
idea.
I'm sure.
To give birth on your OnlyFans, like that's how you're doing it. Like,
I'm
and you
sure
got it. It's like the Your Mom House Live.
Yeah.
It's like your version of it.
No, I'm sure a woman has in the back of a van in Tennessee, like, y'all are going to pay for this.
Yeah. Yeah. $10 live stream my birth. I would pay that.
It's like, ma'am, that's not a baby. There's a wild boar coming out of your pussy.
Ah, pussy. So am I the only podcast today, or there's more?
We do one a week.
One a week. See, what I like too about your schedule, Kerryn, is you're not overloaded. You do one thing you love, not even that big of a time commitment. You do the one pod.
We're done. We're already over our time.
Then you do your OnlyFans.
But can I tell you, I canceled 2 other pods today. You think you're Chrissy cancel? I'm Kerryn cancel.
Oh wow!
I canceled on Katie Boyle and I canceled on Lev Fur.
You were supposed to do that. They were supposed to come here. You were supposed to go there.
I was supposed to have a pod at 2 with Katie at Pat's house, and then I was supposed to do Lev at 6:45.
How are you going to do 2 at Pat's house and then me at 4?
It was just going to be an hour, and he was going to drive me over here.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, see, so, and then Lev doesn't care.
No.
Right?
He's kind of mad. I texted him. I was like, dude, my voice is shot. I was like, I lost my voice. He goes, oh, can you find it, please?
Yeah. Shut
I
up,
said it
Lev.
quick.
I was like,
Go
can
eat
you,
a fucking chicken sandwich.
yeah, can you find the off button to whatever fucking food you're shoveling in your face? Can you find the off button?
He put on some pounds, huh?
He's a fat fuck.
But he was.
I love
he's
him.
good looking. He's good looking, skinny, and fat.
He's
Lev.
funnier now that he's fat. Too.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it's very difficult to be hot and funny.
Yeah, we do it though.
Huff.
Well, I should train with Lev. This is what should
Train
happen.
what? Competitive eating? What are you going to train?
No, dude. All you guys need is the intermittent fasting. Can I speak to you a few moments about intermittent fasting? About the Zero fasting app and how I stay in my
There's a disclaimer running
my
on
feed. No, they won't even fucking sponsor me. I mentioned these guys. I mentioned these guys on Joe Rogan 100 times. They're like big fans. Let's talk about a collaboration. I set them up with my agent. Like, we don't have any money, but we'd love if.
Oh, come on.
I
We
was
love
like,
free labor.
I was like, literally, you're called Zero because you have zero money.
Intermittent fasting, I feel I'm an intuitive eater.
Okay, what does that mean?
I eat when I'm hungry.
Okay,
Like, I don't typically overeat. When I do make mistakes, it's late at night and I have a bit of a sweet tooth. And I'll come home and I'll get a Snickers bar from the vending machine.
but it's just one,
Or it's one and a pack of Oreos sometimes.
like a sleeve of them.
Like the 6-pack.
See, but that's not that bad. Like the thing is, like when I would overeat, and I still do at times, but I just do it in a more confined space. Like I'll have like 2 toasted muffins with butter. Like I'll have like 900 calories of just fat in one sitting.
Do you make them both right away or do you eat one and then go, I need another one?
Exactly. One and then another one. I'll eat 8 slices of pizza. So what I do now is instead of judging myself day by day, I judge myself weekly. So I'll do my fasting. And then like, for example, on Saturday, I probably had 6 slices of pizza. That was my day not to fast. I had 6 slices of pizza and 2 muffins in one day. So that's a lot of food and drinking. But if I used to do that 3-4 times a week, and then at the end of the week, I would have 20 slices of pizza and 8 muffins. But now I only have one day to do it. So I'm only ever eating 6 slices of pizza and 2 muffins. You know what I mean?
Are you incorporating more protein though? I would assume.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because now it's like I make sure to like every day have like actually 1 or 2 protein shakes, high protein stuff, So I do all
I
that.
try to get 30 grams of protein every meal.
Every meal 30 grams.
Yeah.
So like what's a typical meal for you?
Like I'll make myself chicken and then hummus, and then I have plant protein pasta that has 10 grams of protein every serving.
I started putting spirulina in my yogurt.
Nice.
That's 56 grams of protein it
Holy
has.
shit.
Yes, sir. Now I have all these stomach problems.
I might start fucking with spirulina. I do like a lot of collagen powders and stuff.
What does collagen do for you?
It's protein, but for girls.
Oh yeah, Jasmine has that. She has collagen shit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of protein in my ass.
You do. You have a big fat ass, but
Yeah.
do women mind that?
No.
Got it.
Do they like it?
I guess I want like my ass to be like the ass that people talk about in the couple.
Right.
So if people are like, yeah, check out Pat's fat ass, I'm like,
What about it? But what is there a physical feature on a man that's gross to women like you know what I mean? Or do women just really not care?
I love a goiter. I love a neck growth.
Yeah. I like a cyst.
No, men can have big butts. It's okay. As long as it's proportional.
Right.
Have you seen that video? There's a video going around with a guy with a big fat ass who's running in khaki shorts. It's fake.
Is it?
Oh.
All right.
Pat, don't do like a BTS when we're not talking. Like, that was so inorganic.
I know. It was like that.
All right, do you have anything else to plug? We did it.
I love you.
Love you so.
ChristyComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. Australia's on sale now.
You're going to Australia?
I'm going to Australia. Sydney. And then New York City, Radio City sold out. So we added the theater at MSG, ChristyComedy.com. 2 different shows, Radio City and theater at MSG. And then all my other dates, they're up there. Boston.
Watch his TV show on Vice.
Watch my TV show on Vice, Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to my OnlyFans.
Like and subscribe.
It's only Feehans.